Today we are at North Jersey McLaren checking out a 2022 McLaren 765LT Spider. And I'm also going to put in some bonus content on the McLaren Senna GTR hiding back there, one of 25, as well as a customer-owned McLaren P1, one of 375. We have some very nice cars to go over today. So starting off with the McLaren 765, the base price on this bad boy is $382,500. This one here is going to be built out to $411,920. Let's go over the spec. So first, we've got the color Supernova Silver on here. Look at that gorgeous metallic flake in the showroom lights. That's going to be an extra $5,430. On the front, we've got these standard wheels with the extra large carbon ceramic brake calipers in red. The tires in the front are going to be 245s, and in the rear we've got 305s. That seems to be the common sizing for supercars, as the Huracan STO had the exact same setup. Let's talk about power. So in the back, this car is going to have a 4.0 liter twin turbo V8 making 755 horsepower. It's going to send that power to the rear wheels through a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Another fun fact about the 765 is that this car has a full carbon tub. You can actually see the exposed carbon here when you open up the doors. We'll touch upon the interior quick here. These are going to be the standard McLaren sport seats. We've only got one option here, which is going to be the red seatbelt at an extra $390. Inside is all blacked out with black Alcantara. Looks really, really nice. I also like too the McLaren folding display that you can see right there. That screen will actually pop up when you get up to speed or based on your drive modes, and it will tuck away for track driving to give you an open windscreen view. One of my favorite things about this car have to be these gorgeous butterfly doors that close so nicely. Another option that we're going to have on here is the electrochromic roof. So this car, as I mentioned, is the Spider. It has a glass top. The electrochromic package at an extra $9,090 is going to basically add an electronic element to the glass that allows you to tint it based on the sunlight outside. So when it's sunny out, the roof can tint blue, so that way it's not super bright inside the cabin. Really cool option to have on one of these. Got some really nice exposed carbon fiber on these mirrors. Another option that the owner opted to add, this car is actually here on consignment. It is for sale above the build price, which I will get to in a moment. Another option that the owner opted to add is the 360 Park package, which adds some cameras and sensors at an extra $1,740. This car is obviously as fast as it looks. It's going to sprint from 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds and go down the quarter-mile track in 10 seconds flat. That is wicked fast. I also like these headlights. They're nice and simple while also hiding integrated cooling. Everything on this car is functional. There is no fake vents on here. It looks like it would be fake, just these openings in the hood. This is all functional aero on this car. Dual inlets down here on both sides. I will say, to open and close these doors, you feel like an absolute god. It feels so cool to hop in one of these, I'm sure. I also like the angle of this car from the back. This rear wing is massive. You can see the sheer width of it. And I also like how it looks with the wing up and the quad exhaust tips. No other car kind of has this stance except the McLaren lineups, the 720s, the 750. They all kind of share this styling, and it looks amazing. You can see that carbon fiber continues back here. This is all carbon, might look black in the light, that's all carbon, and it continues actually underneath into the engine housing. We got some carbon aero on the side. So as I mentioned, the build price on this is going to be $411,920. The owner has it here on consignment for about $500,000. All right, now let's check out our other treats today. This is a 1 of 75 McLaren Senna GTR. This is a full-blown race car. It is not street legal. You cannot drive this on the street. As a matter of fact, the dealer is actually working a sale on this right now. The car might not be here for much longer. This car has a base price of $1,691,184. And then this one here is built out to $1,875,267. That is a crazy price to pay for a car that you cannot drive on the street. I'm sure it drives awesome on the track though. So what do we have on this one here? We've got exterior carbon fiber pack that turned a bunch of panels to carbon fiber at $35,824. Then we've also got over $100,000 of livery on this car. It's 6 packages in total for all the graphics that you see here. This is a one of one with these graphics. Another option that they opted for is exterior Gorilla Glass on the uppers and lowers. That's an $8,650 option. That's going to help the car hold up much better under track pressure. Inside, we actually do have an option. We have special red MSO GTR seats. Those are going to be an extra $3,333. Wait till you see the rear wing on this thing. It is massive. The exhaust almost looks like the new Ford GT with those dual exit, but they are very, very wide pipes. There's really nothing here in terms of like flare, chrome. Like the 765 you could see has nice tips. This is just straight from the muffler inside. Like this is a very raw car for the track, 100%. Everything here is focused on setting a lap time and getting around a corner fast. This wing is huge. It's also got that nice air intake on the top, similar to what we saw on the STO I reviewed last week. Very cool car. I will probably never see one of these again. But that's not all. We have some more treats. Hiding back here, we've got a 2015 McLaren P1. This is the holy grail. This is a dream car for a lot of people. It's the car that started it all for most, and it will forever go down as one of the greatest cars in history. This one here is built to $1,155,000 when it came out. Today, this will fetch millions in the secondary market. The original build sheet could not be located, so I don't have much on the exact specs and the pricing of those options at the time of release. This car is privately owned. It was actually brought in for service, so we are going to keep our distance out of respect for the owner. It's not here on consignment, it's just in here for service. So what do we have on here? Even though we don't have the build, we do know what kind of options the owner opted for. So outside we've got the carbon black exterior paint, which looks really, really cool. It's such a dark black. And then we've got the red carbon ceramic brakes, of course a must on this car. And we've also got the exterior carbon fiber pack. You can see that there's carbon here on the mirrors. This door lower, I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, is actually all carbon. So the lower part of the door, the splitter down the side skirts are all carbon. And the rear bumper is also carbon, as well as the wing up top. The wing is all carbon. And then inside, we have two pretty important options. They have the Meridian sound system and then the Alcantara and leather interior. I'm trying to see if I can get you guys a good shot. Like I said, we will not be getting close to this car. And also this window door triangle trim is all carbon fiber as well. You can see the contrast off the black to this. It is full carbon. All right, I think for sure this will be hard to one up. We'll see if we can get some more high performance cars on the channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.